Folks, we are joined by our guest Archana Amlapure in the virtual studio today, and she is a yoga and wellness coach, founder director of Ojas Yoga in Wellness, and also an author of the book Health, Happiness, and Harmony. Before we get into the topic health, happiness, and harmony, let's have some fun. So, Archana, I'm going to ask you a few random words and you have to respond or share with what comes to your mind without thinking much. If you're ready, let's get started.
Yes, thank you, Naveen, for inviting me here. I'm ready now.
Okay, great. So here comes my first word, curiosity.
I think small child.
True. And invention.
Smartphones taking over everybody's life now.
Yeah. Future.
Artificial intelligence. Everybody's talking about it.
Book other than health, happiness, and harmony.
I just wrote my book. I think Abundance Code. That is what I guess the name of the book is. I really loved it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Movie?
I'm a fan of Hindi movies. So Andaz Apna Apna, where I laughed a lot. Yeah.
Good. Peace.
It's my yoga studio. I'm sitting here right now. So I find peace every day here.
No, I can sense that. Like, I love those Buddha portraits over there, and it's so peaceful. And place.
My home.
Country.
Of course, India and Singapore. I live here in Singapore.
That's your second home. Yeah.
Second home. Yeah.
Aliens.
Oh, as I said, I'm a fan of movies. So whenever alien word comes, the jadoo comes in my mind. From Koi Mil Gaya, if you remember.
Yeah. Okay. Last one is water.
It reminds me Rishikesh. Ganges is flowing.
Good one. And great first rapid fire. And thanks for participating sportively in that. And folks, this is the Guiding Voice podcast series. The Guiding Voice for a Better Future. I'm your host, Naveen Samala, a fellow professional and a passionate learner on a mission to make the world a better place to live. Through the Guiding Voice, we drive conversations that matter and conversations that add value to your life as well as your career. Thank you so much for tuning in. And Archana, here is time for me to formally welcome you to the Guiding Voice. And thank you so much for joining me today. And thanks for being part of this exciting journey in shaping the careers and lives of millions across the globe.
Thank you, Naveen, once again for inviting me. You're doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, pleasure is all mine. And because of support from the ecosystem that I have built around and all passionate people like Deepika Trehan, and I think I got your referral from Shweta. So people like these leaders are connecting me with wonderful people like you, and that's how the journey is going on. And I'm sure it is going to help immensely for the people who are looking to grow in their careers and as well as lives. So on that note, let's get into our conversation. Can you share the top 3 things that have attributed to your success so far?
Okay, my success, whatever I achieved so far, I think being consistent and being patient is what really helped me. I mean, that's what people tell me, that you are so consistent in your teaching, in your doing, whatever you do, being on social media, marketing. So I think first thing I really give credit is to being consistent in my craft or whatever I do. Being patient is very important. In the beginning of my career as a wellness coach, I think I used to get very impatient. Then I learned that why am I not getting results? But I think being patient helps you. So it helped me. I'm learning, still learning. Second thing is, I think, taking action. So, as an entrepreneur, I'm sure you're running podcast. You have, I saw your profile. You do a lot of other things. I'm sure you have a lot of ideas. Same. During like 24 hours, I get so many ideas, but I think what works and what helps is to take action.
Yeah.
So I think out of 10 ideas, I think I'm proud of myself that I have taken action on most of them. So be it building business or even investing in myself, like, my self growth or in my business or learning. So I think taking action is very important. It helped me. And last and third one is hard work. Nowadays people say that, you do smart work, not hard work. But I feel that first, hard work is important, then only you can do smart work. So many people connect and tell me that, oh, you are so hardworking. So I think that's when I feel that these all things attributed to success, whatever achieved so far.
Mm, interesting. And I resonate with you on the taking action. It's not about having ideas, it's not about having so many things,
Yeah.
but how quickly can we act on it that matters. Yeah. In fact, I also act on things that come to my mind, and there is no second thought because I believe that actions lead to results rather than thoughts. Thoughts will stay there itself. Right? Okay.
Yes, totally,
Yeah.
totally agree.
Yeah. Now let's talk about your entrepreneurial journey, and I'm curious about the toughest lessons that you have learned in this journey of being a wellness coach and establishing this OJS.
Hmm. So I think I have these two lessons. One is in my business and one is in my life.
Mm,
What I've learned through my journey so far is, first is, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you can't do it all alone. You need help, you need support, you need team. So in the beginning of my journey, I always used to think that I can do everything. I
mm,
started, of course, and everybody starts their journey this way, because we are figuring out everything and we want to do it all ourselves. But now I'm realizing I can't be everywhere. I can't do everything all at once. And now I started investing in my team, my teachers, marketing team, my PR team, and so on. So I think this is the lesson. If anybody can implement from the beginning, I mean, we learn through our mistakes. But if someone is on that journey at the beginning of this journey of entrepreneurship, just know that you can't do it all alone. So
yeah.
second thing, what I learned in my life is life lesson basically. So when I started working on it, the work and my business and work was everything for me. 24/7, I was working. Of course, now also I work, but I learned how to detach from there. So I think this is not only your life. You have lot of other things, family, your passion, your hobbies, your uh, um, friends. So I think it's not only the work is your life, but everything else also. So
Mm,
that is what I learned, and I've started taking conscious detachment breaks from my work.
yeah. Unfortunately, we realize certain things at a later stage of life, like especially in early career, we are all focusing on work and working
Yeah,
24 by 7. And as we mature, as we age, then we start getting realizing the benefits, the importance that needs to be given to other aspects as well, right? So I think
yeah,
probably we need to start teaching kids the importance of balancing this life and work from the beginning, because we have seen parents, okay, rubbing off the
mm,
goals on the kids and saying that, hey, you have to get into it, you have to do this, you have to become so and so, right? But
yeah,
have we
yeah.
really heard any parent really talking about, okay, hey, you should also focus on having fun in your life, right, while working, right? So yeah, that is what has come to my mind when you mentioned about it. And
Yes, totally. I mean, my son is having holidays now, so I was just mentioning that you should have balance of everything. You have fun with your friends, but at
right,
least spend some time,
yeah,
in learning something.
indeed,
Yeah,
indeed. So
true.
let's get into the nuances of today's topic: health, happiness, and harmony. First, I'll talk about
Hmm.
the health part. Like, how do we define health in the context of overall well-being, and why is it
Hmm.
important to prioritize?
So now it reminds me the quote, health is the greatest wealth. So we know this is the greatest wealth everyone has, but we don't realize it. So let me talk about health. What is health? So if you have to define it, like the Sanskrit word for health is swasthya, sorry, swasthya. So swa is like the being, and sthya is like being centered. So it's getting centered to one's own being, so bringing that balance to your mind and body is the health. Now World Health Organization defines health is not just absence of diseases, but health is balance and well-being on your physical, mental, emotional layer. And yoga adds the spiritual layer as well, and spiritual and social layer. So I think health is nothing but balance on all these layers. And why health is important, I think everybody knows. We don't realize, again, as you said, we don't realize it when we are healthy, when no problem goes in our life. But when the moment something is bothering, some pain, some issues, mental health, physical health, that's when we realize the importance of health. So I think health is very important physically. Everybody has some goals in their life, and you should be strong enough to achieve those goals. And your body has to be strong for that. Mental health, definitely now we all are, suffering from, we not all, but most of us are, we are talking all about mental health nowadays. So to be able to decide, to be able to take a good decision, to be able to have good relationship in our life, to be able to spend our good time in social circles, I think the mental health is very important. So I think to be happy in our life, our health is the first thing.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we get to know the importance of health once people fall sick, like somebody in year one
Yeah.
is right. Again, this
Yeah.
is also another important aspect which we need to instill in everybody, because we take things for granted until everything goes well, that is fine. But the moment something unexpected happens, then we started realizing, okay, I could have avoided doing that, or I could have been more conscious and cautious. Great points. And yeah, now let's talk about the second element, the happiness part. Like, what role
Mm.
does happiness play in achieving a sense of fulfillment and balance in life? And can someone
Mm.
really cultivate happiness in the daily life?
Definitely. I mean, this question in yoga philosophy, we have this five layers of our body, panchakosha, which is our deeper innermost layer is Anandamaya Kosh, if you have heard about it. So it is said that, human beings, the innate nature of our human beings is happiness. It's a bliss. It's within us, but we try to find it outside. But so it's definitely possible to cultivate happiness. And everybody, everyone is living life to be happy. I'm working, you're doing something, someone is achieving their goal. Why? Because we want happiness. So happiness, it's not a destination, but it's a journey. It's the process. I mean, it's an everyday thing. And I feel it is within you. Again, if I have to define happiness in a Sanskrit word, so it's a sukha, right?
Yeah.
Sukha, su is excellent. Kha is space. So the
Mm-hmm.
space, inner space, which is in excellent position. Your basically your thoughts, your emotions, which are in excellent shape, in a good quality, is happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so this is happiness. We don't have to find it; is there within us. And I think you said the second question, right? How do we cultivate
Yeah.
happiness
How
in
do
our
we
life?
cultivate happiness?
Yeah. So as I mentioned, happiness is our inner space. I take workshop on inner space management. How do we cultivate happiness? How do we bring the quality of those inner space, like our thoughts, emotions, and our memories, all those things. So what we can do to bring that happiness is like keeping positive thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's an effort. I mean, it is constant effort one needs to do to be positive. We don't need a reason to be negative. I mean, it's just a small thing can make us sad, make us unhappy, make us but it is our effort to bring that positive thoughts, turn those negative emotions or negative thoughts into positive. It's effort. Second thing which helped me, which helps most of us, and successful people also claim for this, that keeping a gratitude journal or being grateful every day.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it is kind of exercise one can do to it really works in a anxiety depression cases. I do those therapy, and it really helps. I
Mm-hmm.
think bringing kindness in life, being there is a quote which says that it is better to be kind than to be right. So be kind. I think that really brings the happiness in life. Helping others without any, without
Expectations.
expectations.
Expectations. Yeah.
Yes. Selfless help, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Spending time in nature. When you said water, it always reminds me Rishikesh. So it's still the memory of those days in Rishikesh brings me so much joy, just that happiness in my mind. So nature brings a lot of happiness and contentment in life. So I think these are few things one can do to cultivate happiness. It's
Hmm.
there. It's just
Hmm.
matter of bringing it out and
Hmm.
experiencing it on
Hmm.
daily basis.
How many days did you spend in Rishikesh?
Oh, I try to go every year. So
Hmm.
about 8, 10 days, 1 week.
Oh, nice. I think you're lucky.
Yeah.
I heard a lot about Rishikesh. Unfortunately, I did not travel to northern part of India yet. But 2024 is something where I'm anticipating, and I'm sure
Yeah.
I'll try to go. Okay.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard a lot. I heard a lot about it, and now comes the the third element, which is about
Hmm.
harmony. So, like, can
Hmm.
you share some strategies or practices that have helped you find harmony and balance between work, personal life, as well as self care?
Hmm. Okay. Harmony. I have written in my book as well that success is not only about achieving the material things. I mean,
Mm,
that's what we define success is about, but it's gaining mastery within.
mhm,
I just spoke about, happiness. Happiness is nothing but your thoughts,
yeah.
the quality of your thoughts and emotions. So the one I think who can balance the outer things as well as their inner own thoughts and emotions, I think that brings the harmony. So again, in my workshop, I speak about your you can only manage your inner space, your thoughts, emotions, only when you can manage your outer space very well. In the sense, what is your outer space? Is your work,
Yeah.
right? Your relationship, your hobbies, passion. So this is where most of the time we spend our time outside,
Mm,
as well as and we are spending time inwards most of the time. So this is what the harmony I call. So you bring that balance outside as well as inwards, because what happens is the outer things like our work or something wrong in our work, something not happening according to our expectation creates a lot of disturbance in our mind. But how we can achieve that balance without affecting our mind is what I feel the harmony, what I experience the harmony in
mm,
life. Yeah.
mhm. Now it's time for us to sum all the three elements: health, happiness, and
Yes.
harmony, and talk about your book.
Yes. Yes. Okay. My book again. We have seen the elements. What is it about? So I just said that everybody is aiming and achieving and living our life in order to achieve happiness and success. This is what, and everybody should do that. That's what we should dedicate our life for. But along the way, somewhere we forget about our health. And as we just spoke some time back, we discussed, and we realize it later when there's something wrong, maybe with our physical or mental health. And that's when, we start looking for ways. So we forget about our health along the way, and our modern lifestyle is affecting on this. Our work is affecting on this. So this book, I have spoke about yoga and wellness, how one can regain life's balances by using yoga as a healthy lifestyle. So now I spoke about, I've written about the modern lifestyle, how it is affecting the yoga therapy part, how it helps in the modern lifestyle disorders like hypertension, cancer, diabetes, which we are really majorly we are suffering in all these things. Stress, anxiety, depression is a major mental health issue nowadays. So I spoke about that, and I've even written about women's wellness. Why every stage in our women's life we need to cultivate that health and harmony, because we are very integral part of society. We manage, we are handling so many things. So along the way, again, the health is what gets affected. Then I've spoken about corporate wellness, presence and productivity, how one can bring that presence and productivity. And another important chapter I've written about is life after 40. That's when I see that, that's where we realize that something is wrong in my health, something is affecting me, I'm feeling low energy. So yoga is the best maintenance strategy to maintain our health after 40. So these are different elements I have covered in my book.
Looks like it is a must read for all of us who are
Yes.
conscious and cautious about health, not just health, but the overall well being, and we can become a better individual. And is it available on Amazon?
Yes, it is available on Amazon India as well as Singapore. So Flipkart as well.
Okay, great. So we will make sure that the link is included in the show notes and episode description. So, folks, if you guys are interested in grabbing a copy of Health, Happiness, and Harmony, please click the link in the show notes below. And Archana, this has been fabulous conversation and a lot of insights around the three important aspects of our life. And it's time for us to add some more spice to the episode and to kick off the second rapid fire round. Are you okay with it?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here comes my first question. If you could have one gigantic billboard with anywhere and with anything on it, what would it say?
Okay, I think this is the affirmation I see and read every day. So I constantly attract abundance of health, wealth, and happiness in my life. It is there in my bedroom as well. So I want to see this.
Yeah, so powerful. Good one. And what is the most adventurous thing that you have done so far?
Okay, adventurous thing. Roller coaster. I did roller coasters actually. And last year, around this time, I was in US, LA, and my kids really forced me to do this. One, it's not bad, but it is really scary for me. Space Mountain, if you know. Oh, that was the craziest thing.
Yeah. Even I'm scared of roller coaster, whereas my wife loves doing that. And here comes my next one, again related to the same one. What is the craziest thing on your bucket list that you are determined to achieve?
I really want to go to Everest Base Camp. Yeah, I'm not sure when, but it's like so much occupied in the business work, this thing. So I hope soon.
Yeah, ditto. it's on my list too.
Oh, great.
Okay, so can you describe yourself in just one word, other than your name? Okay.
I would say inspiring, because whenever at least after my book launch, a lot of people have told me that you are inspiring. So I think I would just stick to that word.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, it resonates well. And what is the best dream that you have ever had?
I think since I've come to my wellness, I've become yoga and wellness coach. I think I have this dream that I'm helping people definitely with yoga and wellness, but I want to help it in a larger audience, to the large audience, not only them, but the people who are associated with me, my teachers, my team. I think they should also benefit from me. And three things. A third thing is I want to connect to some cause. I could not figure out yet. I am still, I try to do something, whatever I can, but I want to connect and help to some cause. I'm not sure, but I think soon I'll figure out. And I want to do everything without me being present on daily operations. So just overlooking everything. This is my dream. So I want to sit in Rishikesh and manage everything now.
Good one. And yeah, good one. That brings me to the last one for the rapid fire. What will be your fantasy gadget or electronic gadget that you would like to see or invent yourself?
Okay, fantasy, I'm not sure, but I think this is what I feel, that how I can help people more. So I would like to invent that gadget, which will give us that indication that, okay, you're entering anxiety level 1, anxiety level 2, stress level 1. So something like Siri voice, it will tell you you're entering into this zone 1, zone 2. So something like that, which will, I think, avoid a lot of issues in life. Yeah.
Good one. I thoroughly enjoyed the rapid fire, and let's flip back to the mainstream. What will be your advice or tips, okay, for the individuals seeking to create a healthier, happier, and more harmonious life overall?
Yes, I mean, this, I'm just saying from my own and my clients' experience that first thing, don't make your health as an option, make it as a priority. Whenever we say, I'm not free, I don't have time, this is all, you're making it as an option. So if you make that time for yoga, exercise, meditation in your calendar, that makes it as a priority. Second one I would say is invest your time, energy, and money in your health. And I'm not only talking about physical health, not just a gym membership or any studio membership, but becoming better version of yourself. You should invest, and that adds to a lot of your emotional and intelligent health part. So invest becoming better version of yourself every day, and automatically you'll start taking care of health. I mean, physical and mental health. So that would be my second suggestion. Third would be, I mean, what I feel I've seen is there is a lot of anxiety, depression, loneliness in today's world. So I feel that everyone should have or do something bigger than yourself, like, connect to the purpose, dedicate your life for a purpose, passion, connect to some cause if you don't have that purpose or passion, or help someone. I think that a lot of depression and anxiety and loneliness part will taken care of. Of course, there are different elements to it. A lot of these things will go on. So I always tell, make your life bigger than yourself.
Oh, wow.
Work for some passions. Yeah.
Make your life bigger than yourself. I think this is going to stay with me. Good one. And yeah, how is your experience being hosted on the Guiding Voice platform?
Oh, I really loved it. And the rapid fire round was good. It helped me to think on the toe. So it was definitely a great conversation with you. And I think you're doing a wonderful job bringing all these people, inspiring others on a different various topics. So thank you so much. I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah, same here. And I feel the same. Thank you so much, Archana. And it was pleasure talking to you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your time as well as insights. And it was lovely talking to you. And I'm sure I'm going to invite you again in future to cover some other interesting topic. And thanks once again.
Thank you, Naveen. Thank you.
Folks, before we move into the trivia section, here's a request to you. In case if you haven't subscribed to us, please subscribe from the app wherever you have tuned in from. Also, if you have loved this episode and found the conversation useful, request you to share with at least 3 of your friends or colleagues who can benefit from the Guiding Voice. Thank you so much in advance. Now, let's cruise into trivia. The trivia for today is about happiness, and I would like to present you a few facts about this happiness. And the World Happiness Report ranks countries based on happiness levels. And in the 2021 report, Finland topped the list as the happiest country in the world. And it is not the first instance that Finland has topped the chart, but it has been consistently doing that. And definitely, I think there is a lot to learn from Finland. And according to research, people who are married tend to be happier than those who are unmarried. And I'm sure folks who are married must be thinking, is it true? But again, I'll leave it up to you whether you're happy or not. But this is as per the research. And married individuals have been found to experience higher levels of life satisfaction and well-being. Folks, I'm not validating this. Just think yourself. Okay, so that's where I'll stop on that topic. But let's move to the next one. And studies have shown that money can contribute to happiness, but only up to a certain point. Once individuals have enough money to meet their basic needs and have a comfortable lifestyle, additional income has diminishing returns on the overall happiness. Next fact is the number 8 is considered lucky in Chinese culture and is associated with happiness and prosperity. This belief is so strong that some individuals and businesses in China pay significant amounts of money to have phone numbers, license plates, or addresses containing the number 8. In India, number 9 and number 6 are believed to be lucky, and that's why people shell out huge amount of money, especially for getting the license plates on their vehicles. And folks, here comes another fact. Researchers have found that engaging in acts of kindness can boost happiness levels. In fact, Archana has also mentioned the same thing, and we have done one more episode about happiness in the past with Mohar Ghosh. He was insisting on being kind really boosts somebody's happiness levels. So make sure that we perform some random acts of kindness every day or every other day or as much as we can, so that we can experience significant increase in happiness compared to those who don't. And last one, on average, people smile around 20 times a day, and smiling has been linked to the release of endorphins and serotonin, which are neurotransmitters associated with happiness and well-being. So these are certain things which I would like to share with you. And before I let you go, folks, make sure that you also share about what brings you happiness and what are some facts, least known facts about happiness. And you may leave your comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or if you have found this episode on social media platform. Wherever you found the episode, please feel free to comment about it, and I would be happy to review them. So that's all for today. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. And do not forget to share your topic recommendations as well as guest speaker suggestions either through social media, or you can email me at theguidingvoiceforyou@gmail.com. I'm your host Naveen Samala, a fellow professional and a passionate learner on a mission to make the world a better place to live through conversations that matter and conversations that add value to your life and to your career. Until next time, bye-bye. See you all in the next episode with another wonderful guest. Take care, guys.